Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, or for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Alright, so I've been MIA, but pretty much it's just been so hectic and busy. We've started clinical, so I want to talk a little bit about my experience dealing with that. So we're in our 6th month or 5th month, 6th month. And we started clinicals the end of January. So how our clinicals works is that you have 3 rotations in Surg, and you have 10 people in each group. So you go from one instructor to another depending on the facility. So as of right now, I actually started at one facility, and you get paired up with another. I got paired up with another classmate for our first day of clinical, and we did G-tube feedings and a nebulizer treatment those days, just to familiarize ourselves with the drugs and also with the treatments that the patient required. The patient was totally disabled, couldn't do nothing, fully contractured, had a seizure disorder. What else? Hypothalamus dysregulation. So she was prone to hypothermia. So you had to check her temperature often. What else? She was nonverbal. She had a lot of medical diagnoses. So it wasn't bad at all. So my partner and I, we did the ADLs. Like the first day, it was just really like, oh my gosh, I really don't remember a lot of this stuff. Like, because you're doing a lot of like the pushing and pulling of a patient while trying to get them to one side to another in order to clean them and everything. And when the patient cannot move or can't help you because they're cognitively disabled as well, it's a little harder. So, we did well. Between the first day and the second day, we did pretty well. And then we got to do a G-tube feeding, which was awesome because, I mean, you see like those type of things like in the videos and stuff, but to finally be doing something like nursing related that you learn in school is just awesome. My patient was awesome. So you learn a lot that it's more so about the teamwork than anything, you know, because if we really are finding out that, you know, if someone is struggling, you're better off helping them versus allowing them to struggle. Because in general, the health field is team related, so it's better to pick up, or if you don't know the skills, to pick it up now than to, you know, do bad in the real world or when you get a nursing job. So today we got separated. My partner and I got separated. She got to keep the same patient, but I got switched to someone totally different. So my current patient, she's pretty good. She's verbal, so she was able to do a lot of things herself. She had like CHF, so it was very important to help her at least with the ADLs, because even though she's able to move and everything, as you know, with CHF you have a more so of an activity intolerance, because you're short of breath a lot, because of the fluid buildup. So helped with that, and then she had a nebulizer treatment as well, so I got to do that with her as well. And she had a lot of heart and blood pressure medications, so I had to make sure that before they were administered, because I don't administer medications as of yet. I can only do like certain treatments. So I had to I was just helping her actual nurse do like the parameters. So checking blood pressure, pulse ox, and respiratory rate, and regular pulse and stuff like that. So I was able to do that. Then we learned about the nursing care plans, which, y'all, I'm just sitting here like, what? I mean, it's not that bad. Like, I can see, like, once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad. but if it's just a whole nother way of thinking how to do things. And then I have my nursing notes, which that's another way that you have to learn how to write it, because each instructor might want you to write it differently, or they might want it uh, the same day versus the next day, like another instructor. So this instructor that we have for this rotation, she's pretty chill. So we didn't have to really worry too much about like it had to be like a certain, like a really particular way. It was more so, okay, this is how you do it, follow this format and you'll be good. So it was good. And another good thing is that we get out a little bit earlier on clinical days, because like the facilities that we're in, they don't really have like break rooms or anything, like anywhere to like warm up your food or eat and stuff. So we're able to leave earlier because of that. So it's more labor intense, if anything, but you get out earlier and the day goes by pretty fast. Like if you do everything you're supposed to do and do your paperwork, you shouldn't have any problem. A lot of your patients can be on a whole bunch of different meds. Like I think I had my last patient, she was on like, I want to say like 12 or 13 different meds. And I have another patient that's on like, I want to say like over 15 meds. But you know, some of them are PRN, so they're not daily or anything like that. But some of them are daily, depending on what they are. And I got chosen to be charge nurse today, and that was fun. So I had, in addition to dealing with my patient, which I said she was pretty easy anyway, and she got to get out and do her own thing. I had to help my classmates with their patients as well, which was pretty cool, because I got to kind of look in and see like what their patient was doing, or what their diagnoses are, what they needed help in, which was great. And it gives me a lot of insight into like what you have to do, because it's, when you get on the floor, you're not just gonna have one patient, you're gonna have multiple patients, and you're gonna have people calling you in different directions to do different things, and you still have to maintain what you need to do. And so the nurses out there that are doing it now, like I really admire you guys, because you guys deal with many patients at one time, and I'm only dealing with one and helping other people with their patients, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But so far, I'm just really enjoying this journey, and I just have to be honest about that. Like, I'm just amazed by it all, and some people don't get that part. They're like, oh, it's just nursing, whatever. But to me, I'm just fascinated by it all. So I'm just taking everything in as is. I'm still doing well in my classes. So far, med surg, I'm pulling a 93 average. Taking 3 exams so far, 3 systems. Take one more on Monday, and then we take our cardiac, which is like 12 chapters by itself, the following week. So I'm just preparing for those things and working on top of that. So I do apologize for not uploading as often as I should, as I want to, I should say, because it's a lot. By the time I get home, I'm just exhausted. I'm trying to prepare myself for the next day, but I'm trying to see if I can find my rhythm and to get into like a consistent schedule, because I definitely want to do a lot of things on here as well, as far as uploading content and stuff. And I have a few more things that have been helping me with schooling, so I will be posting another video on that. And I still have the message series. I haven't forgotten about that. I just need time to kind of get all my content in order and then post them. So I'll be doing that as well. So if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, just drop me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, just want to give some encouragement, that'd be awesome as well. I appreciate that as well. And just want to give you guys some encouragement as well. You're going to this for a goal, for a purpose. Hopefully it's for the right reasons, because if not, you'll burn out really quickly. And just keep doing what you're doing. If you know it's meant for you, just continue to do it. You know, you're gonna have obstacles. You're gonna have days when you're tired and you just feel like giving up, and you may have not done well on a quiz or a test or whatever. But if you know that in your heart this is what you want to do what you can to attain that goal. So I just want to leave you guys with that. And I am looking to upload again soon. When, I'm not going to give you a date because I know I'm not consistent with that, but soon. So I will talk to you guys in a bit. And hope you guys are having a wonderful day, evening, night, and a wonderful journey through nursing school as well, or preparing for a journey through nursing school. All right? Bye, YouTube.
Every single day